All right, what is up, everybody? This is Petravita. We are back with episode 2 of the series, I guess, and I'm now calling The Music Job. It's been 463 days today. I checked before I started the episode. Since leaving my job to pursue music and some other creative pursuits full time. And the point of this series is just to really just document the process and go through specific things that I've learned that might be helpful if you're an artist, a producer, something like that. Wanting to kind of go through the same process, and rather than hearing from someone kind of higher up theory what you should do, you can hear from me what I have been doing and say what's worked, what hasn't, etc. Anyways, today we had a discussion recently on the Porch Discord, which is a music Discord that I run, and we have a lot of talented producers and rappers, singers, visual artists in there. And we were talking about social media, we were talking about promo. People said that promo would be good topics to bring up. And specifically with social media, we started talking about Instagram and how many people said, I don't really fuck with Instagram, I'm not really on it, I don't do it. And the fact of the matter is, I understand people may have an aversion, but at the same time, it is the platform right now for networking, like even biz dev, like networking with people in DMs, let alone building a following, which you should be doing on there anyways. It has started with organic reach declining, but it's still going to have a hot period for a long time. It's good to be on there. But a big thing that came up was, what the hell, I don't use it because I don't know what the hell to post. I don't know what's interesting to people. I can't think of ideas to post. So, don't worry, I got you. Today's episode is going to just be on a shitload of things you can, just ideas for posting on Instagram. So let's go through some, and maybe I'll edit in some examples from my own account so you can see how I've used some of these. First of all, if you are, and I'm going to go from the hip-hop rapper perspective that I'm coming from, but hopefully you can extrapolate to things you do. So if I was a rapper, here's some things I would be posting. 1, if you don't know what to post, you're writing lyrics all the time, post some of your lyrics, your best bars. You can just post a text. You can screenshot the note from your phone. You can go into Photoshop or Paint.net, make something a little fancier with block letters, and put just a punchline or something like that, and post that as a graphic, as your image. Talk about those lyrics in the description. Another thing to note, which we'll get into more, is description is important. The copy makes a difference, what you put underneath the image. Poetry, okay? Maybe you write other things as well, or some of your lyrics could almost stand alone as a poem or some little quatrain on their own. You could post that up as well. Let's go phone video in your room. Do like this. Set up a phone and just record yourself, freestyling. Record yourself recording one of your songs you've released, except doing a raw, live, kind of in-studio version of it. Something like that can work really well. Daily life / non-music posts. You may think that's not interesting, but one of the greatest things we get to do these days with, be it celebrities or people that we look up to, is connect with them and have insight into their lives that we never had before. And it also opens you up to have a nice dialogue with people, where you're not only posting about your music, you're posting other things, for example. The cliche one is food, but think of other things you're out doing, other activities you might do just with your friends. Introduce a friend. Another idea that goes off of this one is post about the people, places, or things that inspire you or enable you to do what you do. So maybe you have a person that you've written a song about. Make a post about them. Maybe you have a person, or you have a place that you have a place you've written a song about, and that's important to you. Talk about why. Make a post about that. These types of things can be really good ways to do these kind of slice of life posts while still integrating your own music tangentially into what it's about. You know what I mean? Since you're still talking about something related to your music. Post your latest tracks. Find a way to make a little audio visualizer thing and post a 1-minute snippet of a song, 30 seconds. Or if you have to, just put a still image with the audio playing, export it as a video. FaceTime type selfie advice type video. Literally just hold your phone up, say something that you want people to know in the morning. Maybe you had a good thought when you woke up. Maybe you want to just say something nice. Maybe you want to encourage people to have a good week. You can have these just really raw FaceTime type videos, put them up, just be genuine with it. You don't have to front. You don't have to be more articulate than you usually are or anything like that. Just put up what you've got. Freestyling, of course, we talked about a little bit, but yeah, these kind of just setting up camera, your phone in your studio, freestyle over a beat. Don't even worry about the audio quality. You can do it into your phone mic. Let the music, be into your phone mic as well, coming out of your speakers. Don't sweat some of this perfection stuff, which is another thing we'll come back to. Equipment discussions. Take a screenshot, or not screenshot. Take a real life screenshot. Take a picture of a piece of audio equipment, a microphone or something in your room. Talk about what you've used it for, what you like about it, what you don't. Ask in the description if any other rappers, other producers, do you like this, or do you have a recommended alternative when I'm ready to upgrade? Stuff like that. There's an idea. Discuss your hardware and the things you use to make your art. Funny skits. If you're inclined to make videos and things like that, and you kind of have the personality for it, make little 1-minute skits. People do this. There's an artist called @StephenVoice, and I'll put that on screen for you guys, who does this as well, and he's done a great job of building his following on Instagram, and he kind of intersperses that with music and things. 1-minute music videos. Get a little more coordinated. Plan something out. 30 seconds, 1 minute, almost the combining of a skit and an in-studio recording. Just storyboard it out. Make a quick little thing where you have a couple of little scenes planned of what you're doing or where you're walking when you're rapping part of a song. Make a quick one. Doesn't have to be the same production value as a finished video. Those are some of the main things that I have for you, but I wanted to give you some more general best practice type things for Instagram and for your content. One, like I mentioned, don't be overly perfectionist, okay? Put stuff out. It is much more important to be putting things out consistently. I try and post every day, sometimes twice a day. That's better than just having every once in a while or almost never. You really post anything because you're so worried about having the perfect little video. Reverse engineer what your audience wants to hear. Rather than only listen to my song, here's my song, check my latest thing. Think about what kind of post would actually get you to engage. This is why some of these raw, talking to the camera or slice of life type posts are good, because those are the type of things where if you think about it, if you reverse engineer how you work, if you all of a sudden saw an artist you were following post something about their life, and you thought, I have that same coffee mug that's in that photo, or thanks, I needed that little bit of inspiration for the morning. They said something nice or whatever. These are the type of things that could actually trigger engagement, a comment, response, interaction with a fan that kind of builds the bond. And so think about when you're thinking about what you post, think about how can I make something that might spark discussion or be interesting to other people. Third thing, don't ignore your copy. Don't ignore it. By copy, I mean like a copywriter writing the description underneath your stuff. Feel free to write long form. People do read them. Have a little story there behind your image. Don't just do a little 1-sentence thing in an emoji unless that fits the mood of the post. And then finally, with your hashtags, Instagram is the one platform you're not really punished or looking all that spammy for using hashtags. You can use up to 30 on a post. I would use at least 10 per post. You can choose whether you want them in the description or in the first comment. They both work. When did this fall down again? Rip. Anyways, you can choose how you want to do that, but both work, and there's pluses and minuses to each. Some people like that it looks cleaner to put it in a comment. I personally like it I'm against all things fake it till you make it, and I really don't like going to someone's profile, seeing a post that's interesting, seeing it has a comment already, tapping it and thinking maybe you'll like, okay, what did this other person have to say? Let's get this hot take. Let's see what someone else's opinion was on this. And it's just the person posting it, putting their hashtags. That's kind of like I said, I'm not on anything with Instagram. Not a fan of fake it till you make it, which leads me to my last thing. Don't buy followers. Don't buy post likes. Don't buy story views. That kind of shit. Just be genuine. Post consistently. there's not much use. People can see through the bullshit. I know people that I personally worked with where it's very obvious they've purchased some of their following, and it's not a good look because you can tell by the engagement they get after that purchase runs out that it was not genuine. Anyways, that's my stuff on Instagram. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I tried to keep it pretty succinct. I guess the microphone fell down at some point. Anyways, y'all are the best. Have a good one. I'll catch you on the next episode. Also, new single out tomorrow. That's Valentine's Day. Go check it out on all platforms. Petravita, and it's called Friend. Later, guys. Catch you soon. Let me know in the comments as well. I'm new to this. I'm sorry. Let me know what would make a good next episode. What would be interesting for you guys to know about going into music full time? What would be interesting or helpful for you? All right, peace.